like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Good enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday as well, man. But today is officially sold out, where we're talking sneakers now. Before I go any further, I do have the sold out Discord pinned at the top of the chat. It is free to sign up, where we continue to talk the sneaker talk. And of course, we got a music section, a sports section, which was definitely with some BS on that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight. But I'm not here to talk about that tonight, man, because I could do a live off that alone. Salutes to the homie Dunks, man. Hopefully everything is all good with him. He knows how to get in contact with me if he want to join and get the link. But other than that, man, we're going to keep the party going. Only going to be on this joint for like an hour. I know I started a little bit later than usual, man. I'm going to be honest. If it looked like the kid just freshly woke up, it's because I did. I don't know what's been going on with my body lately, man. I just been having to get some much needed rest. I guess I've been crashing out just to keep it 100, man. But tonight's topic, man, pretty much we're going to keep the party going, which I'm not surprised that I seen this floating around in the sold out Discord and finally did just enough research just to be dangerous. Nike versus StockX, the lawsuit, right? Okay. Pretty much they got some counterfeit sneaker sale lawsuit. It looks like it's an update. Because thinking about it, I think this lawsuit's been going on since 2022 and we're in 2024. So we got a little bit of update on that. I'm going to cover that. And then ComplexCon, everything you need to know, which is apparently going on right now as we speak. I think they're actually based out in Vegas where they're having it this time, the ComplexCon. So I think if it hasn't officially started, it's only because it's a few hours. I'm on the East Coast time and they're on obviously the West Coast time. But we're going to keep the party going. I'm going to start with the StockX stuff and then we're going to talk upcoming sneaker releases to close out the live. Like I said, I'm only going to be on the joint for like an hour, man. Let's see who all we got in the chat real quick, and then we'll get the party started. Look like official Wild Boy SK is in the building. Says, yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. Man with the kicks in the building says, yerp. What up, Mannies? What up, what up, what up? Let's see. Wild Boy says, what's good with y'all? Says, how's it going? He says, anybody cop any On My Year Forces today? Heard it was only being sold to women only. Did not know that. Did not know that. Now, I didn't try because I think they're those On My Year Air Force Ones. They're coming officially on Thursday. I don't know how I feel about them. At first, I was excited about them, and to be honest, about that whole like On My Year drop while you were sleeping drop to me, it just hasn't been what the mock-ups they have, but they haven't. Like when you get that official up close and person look on it, it just seems like it's been slightly different to me, man. So I don't know how I feel about them just yet. I am gonna do a drip or skip on them, but I don't know if I'm gonna cop, man. I don't know. Very tough one, but I didn't know they were doing some releases today, but I'm not surprised as well. Also, I do have a survey on today's drop where they did what the Air Jordan 4 fears. So we're going to cover that as well. And then I think I'm also going to, I did a survey on the shock drop of the Air Jordan 3's Black Cement. So I'm going to be covering that as well. Let's see. Manuel Kick says, that's rigged fight from last night. Hella trash. All right, cool. Just a little snippet thoughts on it, right? Because I've been thinking about it all day, which I don't even have Netflix. So pretty much I use somebody else's, you know what I mean? You know how it goes. But long story short, I had took a nap and passed out yesterday. Ironically, I woke up just in time to watch that stuff, man. One, the whole Tyson Cheeks like spot that came out from the interview from his own son, that was something unique. I'm not gonna sit here and bash it, but I was not ready for that. But that I know that broke the internet. And then to be honest, man, that was just a fight that I feel like I wasn't excited for to see to go down to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems like, obviously, that was a quick payday for both parties, you know? And I'll just leave it at that. Tyson in his prime would have probably killed that dude. But in this case, it looks like, honestly, it looks like both of them were told to take it easy. You know, you're sparring or something like that, but nobody is supposed to go crazy, you know, or something was going to happen. So it is what it is. I ain't here to, like, you know, it is what it is. I don't even really want to talk about it too much. Let's see where we hit the chat real quick. Let's see where we at. Official Wild Boy SK says, I can't believe how much people are sleeping on the Fear Force. I can, man. I mean, it's kind of one of those. It's thank you, Manny. I saw you getting rid of the spammer right there. Ironically, we haven't had one of those in a while. Brody Zimmerman, come on, bro. Come on, bro. We're in the end of 2024. We don't need that. Appreciate that, Manny, for taking care of that. But yeah, honestly, it's a 4, and it's still gonna make moves because I saw that it was still sitting 2. But at the same time, it's not like a. And yes, it has released before in the past, but it still doesn't have that Nike check on there, and that for a lot of people that makes or break the difference on a sneaker. Where we at real quick? We got Kwame in the building. Says, "Yo, what's up? What up, Kwame?" Let's see. Kwame says, "Manny, salute." Manny says, "Wild Boy and Kwame 100 salute." But yeah, man, tonight's topic, let's go ahead and start on it. Let me actually show the surveys I showed on the community tab first. I'm going to share my screen, and then we'll get the party started on tonight's topics. I think I'm going to show the Black Cement surveys first just to see what's up. So let me share my screen. Give me like 2 seconds. Boom. You guys should be seeing my screen right here. Hope up real quick. Clicking on the wrong thing and doing too much. Hold on real quick. Let me close this out. Boom. I be having so much stuff up on my screen. It's crazy. But anyway, here we are right here. Did you catch a W on the Air Jordan 3 Black Cement shock drop? And look like it's kind of even across the board, man. I know we got a lot of comments, but looks like 34% said yes, 32% said no, and 34% said they were asleep. So it's kind of been like a, a three-way split, so to speak, as even as you can get. Again, keep in mind, they're coming next week on Saturday. So if you didn't go for them or didn't get them or whatever it is, or they closed the drawing before you realized it was up, pause, then you got another shot. And then you think about it, the foot stores are going to be getting these as well. Me, personally, I'm so on the fence about these. It's ridiculous. Because for the simple fact that my 2018 pair looks still in good condition. Then this one, though, is supposed to be like the original one back from, 1988, if I'm not mistaken. So, again, it's kind of one of those, do I really want 2 shoes sitting on it, and I'm barely wearing the other one to begin with? A lot of thoughts in there, and then I think they, for the price tag is $220. Don't quote me on that. This is all off the top of my head. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then I posted another survey today, this morning to be exact. Did you catch a W on the Air Jordan 4 Fears? And it looked like 30% said yes, 11% said no, and 60%, right? And this, I'm assuming this is what you're talking about, official Wild Boy SK. 60% was sleep. Wow. Myself included, even though I took the time to post a survey. I wasn't super excited about these, and I know the homie Dunks, he was excited about these, but me personally, man, I knew I wasn't going to rock them enough to justify buying them. I wouldn't be surprised to see these hit outlets, and then maybe then, if I haven't got something else on the, screen or radar that I really want to cop and place it at, then yeah, why not? But for right now, for the kid, I'm going to say it was sleep for me too, man. These just didn't do it for me. Point blank, period. Wild Boy SK says, I went for them 3s and took an L, but I didn't think I should, but I think I should be good. Yeah. Think about it. That's cool. Because not cool because you took an L, but you still got options because it's still dropping next week officially on sneakers. And then you think about a Foot Locker and all the foot stores, I'm almost positive they're going to be getting pairs too, man. So I wouldn't even trip over it. But that's just me. I'm going to make sure I hydrate this time throughout the whole entire live, man. So y'all bear with the kid if I have little awkward pause silences up in here. But anyway, let's go and start on one of the nice topics first off, and I'm going to be switching over to this screen right here, cool, right here, and latest thing with the StockX and Nike lawsuit, and it says, Nike slammed StockX over counterfeit sneaker unsealed documents. So this is going to be very interesting because let's think about this. If we go down the timeline, remember StockX used to be 100% verified authentic. Now, as you can see in this nice image where this person could use a good manicure, but I'm not judging anybody right here, says it's now verified authentic. That's the old sticker on there, but now it's switched over to terms of StockX verified. So a lot of people have seen that floating around where they come out and say they admitted they known they could possibly be selling some fakes, you know, but then again, we don't know for sure. So I got two articles, one where this is the original article that came out, and then I believe Soul Retriever did like an updated version of StockX's pretty much response to it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna cover both of those, and then we'll do towards the end of the live talking ComplexCon and all the sneaker launches that are be going on at ComplexCon, and then we'll talk album cover releases and get on up out of this thing, man. So y'all know how this go, man. But pretty much, yeah, this right here, let me make sure I can just see everything real quick. But it says, where we at? It says Nike, let's see, Nike lawyers say that StockX admitted that there is authenticators can't determine sneaker authenticity. So pretty much that's kind of a great, what are the people they hiring? And remember one time, I think, if I'm not mistaken, me and Dunks actually looked up like some of the roles or what it takes to be a sneaker authenticator at StockX. Ironically, salutes to Dunks again, he applied for a sneaker authenticator position for eBay, you know? So I'm very curious, and I looked up the roles and stuff. He put the job descriptions in the actual Sold Out Discord, and we went over the job descriptions of what it takes for StockX. It's very great, man, because you got to get trained by somebody else. But I mean, that's just from what I got from it, and I think this was years ago, and I'm assuming it's probably more in depth than that now, right? So, that pretty much you just got to make sure you're putting the right shit in the right box and it doesn't look too wonky from the naked eye. But then again, when I think of authenticator, I'm looking for somebody to go and thorough to check my shoe, which authenticating a shoe can be time consuming too, right? You know, and especially if you think about those old StockX ads where they used to have like a guy in like a science lab coat, like they were in a lab with a magnifying glass looking over the shoes, looking at stuff that we normally don't look at according to the way that it was like presented. And remember they had Wale doing the promotion for it. He was doing the voiceovers. Ironically, Wale's been all over the place as a true well-known sneakerhead too. Let's just give our hats off to Wale too, because he's done the StockX commercial. He's done the DMV phone posit little ad. I ain't gonna say little ad, but he's done the DMV phone posit ad as well. Remember that joint? So Wale's a well-known sneakerhead. I'm gonna go on the limb real quick, and I'm gonna get back to this article. Wale and Nike, let's figure it out. I want an official Wale collab. That DMV phone posit should have somehow had Wale's name on it, if you ask me. You know, but that's a nice little start. And Wale's he's outspoken, but he's not on the level of a lot of people's outspoken version. He speaks mainly about himself and that he just believes in himself. But I think he deserves a collab for sure. Where we at real quick? Kwame says, I think you will cop them threes on release day for sure. I'm pretty sure. If you really want them, I think if you put in the footwork, you can get them. Me, I don't know how bad I really want them, man. The elephant print is not the same of what we've been getting over the years, but apparently that's supposed to be like the original mock-up too as well. Because think about it, at one point we were thinking these were supposed to be reimagined, which I guess Nike scrapped the reimagined theme. You know, it just wasn't doing too well after the Jordan 1 Chicago reimagined. You know, let's just be real. The reimagined white cement threes was okay. Even though I fell for it and copped them. And then I know they did the reimagined Royals, which was okay. Ironically, I know, Kwame, you got them, but I seen some people in person rocking them. Yeah, just different. You know? Men with the Kick says, big pass on the Fear 4s and Black Cement 3s. Definitely pass for me on the Fear 4s, man. And I'm a 4 guy. I'm a 4 guy. But yeah, let's get through this article real quick, and then we'll transition onto the updated article, and then we'll go into the ComplexCon joint. I'll be on the joint for like another 35, 40 minutes or so. It says, new details regarding Nike's ongoing lawsuit against StockX was just uncovered this week, accusing the resale platform of knowingly selling counterfeit sneakers and the inability to determine if products come into its facilities are authentic. News of this latest documents are first reported by Sneaker Legal on X, which ironically I do kind of keep my eyes up on here, but we're going to keep the party going between these two. Now, And if I do need to pull up the sneaker legal article on Twitter, aka X or whatever we're gonna call it, I will. We've been saying this for years, man, and I know of a person that lives down the street from me, right? They had got some Travis Scott sneakers from StockX, and when I told them that it was fake, because they showed them to me, because at the time I didn't have my Jordan 1 Travis Scotts yet. They had showed me their joints, and like honestly, I went right into like. At first, I was geeked, I was excited, but then I looked closer into them. They joints was really, really, really off. And then so ultimately, when I determined, I'm like, wait a minute, they didn't even make this size. There's no way this could be real because this was not. And I'm not saying the size don't exist, but I'm like to get this size because it probably was only friends and family. You would have to pay this. And I'm like, I'm not, and I don't believe in asking people what they spend on something or what they pay. I don't like that because I feel like that's nosy to me. I hate when a person like, well, how much you put up? How much you spend this? None of your business, right? But how I worded it to the person, I'm like, the shoe has to go for nothing less than this because of the limited availability to it. And I was like, I'm no genius, right? And I'm just gonna say, I'm not saying you didn't pay that, but if you didn't pay this or this for this or more, I would be very skeptical. And then I compared the boxes to other boxes and showed them the difference and this, that, and the third. The shade of the color of the box was even off, you know? And ultimately they went back and went off. And I don't even think they got their money back. It's kind of one of those, they just chunked it up and took the L, you know? I would have did something completely different, but hell, don't even mean that would have worked. You know, it makes me just think of that time where I got into that car situation. You know what I'm saying? Which that shit was complete cheeks, bro. But, you know, what's meant for you is meant for you. Sometimes you just got to be patient. Sometimes you got to take an L to learn. Because I've also took L and learned in the process. That whole car situation that happened to me, that video was from 2017? It needed to happen. Because I learned from it, and then when I got a real pair, I knew exactly what to look for, and this, that, and the third, right? So yeah, it's one of those, it comes with the game. It comes with the game. It comes with the game. Like, you just got to accept it sometimes. Not necessarily the best thing I would say, like, I would want to happen, so it just comes with the game, you know? But let me get back to the rest of this article real quick, and then we'll keep the party going. Let's see, where we at? It says, it's worth noting, yeah, I'm reading that correctly, noting that the documents were filed back in August, but were unsealed this week. So they had filed this back in August, but it's just now being opened this week, and we are in the month of November. Also, I want you guys to take note to this, right? You see how fast the legal system moves, right? And I'm being sarcastic, because I've been through the legal system as well too many times. These guys, and no disrespect to the legal system, but trust me, when you file something or got to go through the legal system, it's never a quick process, man. It's people that's done stuff that was 3, 4, 5 years ago and just now going to trial. You can think of YNW Melly, right? You can think of a lot of, even Thug, his stuff started, and you got a right to a speedy trial, but your speedy trial request and what they consider a speedy trial could be two different things. Just FYI. It says, in the suit, Nike attacked StockX authenticity claims, saying that the resale giant admitted that its authenticators could not determine if a product is authentic past counterfeit footwear as authentic, and it had no idea of the percentage of fake sneakers that made it through authentication into consumers' hands. So this is what Nike's lawsuit is saying. We're not saying any of this is true, but I do say I find it ironic that, you know, remember, like I said at the beginning of live, StockX used to say verified authentic, and then it switched it to StockX verified. Now, a lot of people I know still deal with a lot of sales over there at StockX, and let's just keep it 100. While I don't shop at StockX, and I've only shopped at StockX one time, and that was ironically for a pair of Travis Scott Jordan 4s, those blue joints, that's the only time I ever went to StockX. Other than that, man, I kind of just always dealt with eBay, because the one thing I don't like about, and we can even put GOAT in this category, and we can put Flight Club in this category, even though I know they got a better standing. And let me say category. I'm not saying the non-authentic category, because I think GOAT them have definitely improved things, especially since when they merged with Flight Club. But one thing I don't like about shopping with GOAT and StockX and Flight Club is I don't get to see the picture of the shoe that I'm actually buying. And let me clarify this. Yes, they have these stock images, but what I like about eBay, you actually get to see what that seller has up on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like to see. So I can do like a pre-inspection right off rip on the images, you know? Which still don't really, it just makes me feel better. It's a preference thing. Looks like we got Divine Photos in the builder says, what up? What up, Divine says, I may go after them threes, probably 2018 pair. What's up, Divine? Okay. Oh, so you think you're going to go for the 2018 pair instead of the one that's coming in 2024? I don't know, bro. Like, my 2018 pair is good, but I don't know how, I don't know if I'm going to go for the 2024 pair, but I mean, I can see why you would like the 2018 pair. Let me get back to the article real quick. It says the filing from Nike revealed the fake version of several popular sneaker releases have slipped past StockX authentication process, including the Ben & Jerry Chunky Dunky SB Dunk. Let's see what else they got up on the table. It says the Grateful Dead SB Dunks, Off-White Air Jordan 2s, and more. So the Chunky Dunky's a very popular shoe, and it goes for a lot. I want to say they average at least 1,000 and up, man. You know, for that. Grateful Dead, same concept depending on the colorway. Especially if you're going for that orange pair. I still have yet to find a decent, I'm lying. I found a decent pair, but not for a decent price. Yeah, it's a tough sneaker to cop. And they just said Grateful Dead in generals. So let's see real quick. It says, in the documents, Nike lawyers also highlighted StockX efforts in downplaying its deeply flawed authentication system and deceptive advertising practices while even encouraging the resale of suspected counterfeit sneakers. Nike also revealed it discovered that a fraud ring got away with selling over 1,800 products on the platform before it was even eventually stopped. Interesting. Says the suit also refers to the time when sneaker collector Roy Kim brought 38 pairs of, this is one I remember this one, and I'm pretty sure I covered this one as well, 38 pairs of fake Nike sneakers from StockX between March and July 2022, where the brand inspected the sneakers and confirmed that they were fake pairs. I remember that, and I think that's right around the time when they went through that phase of changing it from guaranteed 100% authentic to StockX verified. Once that went down, something that was a red flag for me personally. You know, granted, I had been calling a red flag over there at StockX. You know, now I will say this: we can all say we can play devil's advocate regarding this, because while a lot of us don't shop there, we still use it to see what the market is going for. My thing is this: StockX cleaned some shit up. Because I do like the fact that we do have a place to see what the shoe is going for and averaging, right? Y'all just got to get that authentication process cleaned up the best you can. And to be fair, I know it has got to be easier said than done. And I'm just going to leave it at that on that one. So I'm going to get back to the article, and I'm definitely about to touch the chat real quick, see what's going on. Just trying to be active all over the place. Where we at? Devon says, the price of the threes keeps going down every day, so that tells me there's more pairs and the quality might not be that good. Oh, I've been hearing quality control issues for sure. Let's see. Official Wild Boy says, I'm a little hesitant to cop any kicks 6 years or older. That's about the time when you gotta sell them to get your money back before they break down. This is true. I've bought in some shoes that were, I'll say this, if you are going to buy some older shoes, to be honest, and I know this going to come across kind of weird, and I'm going to just speak for myself, if I'm going to buy some older shoes, I would like to know that the person have worn them and kept them up to keep that glue kind of better from falling apart. And I say that because I bought some dead stock sneakers that the person didn't wear, and I got like 2 wears out of them before it fell apart and was sticking to my feet, you know, flopping all over the place. Now, I was able to fix it with some glue, and you guys saw that video. And then I bought, like, there was a true blue version where they were slightly worn. They're holding up like a champ. So you got to get your shoes up out your boxes and you got to rock them. You know what I'm saying? Get them up out your boxes and you need to put some, because your feet in there, like nobody feet stay freezing cold. And I know somebody out there that probably can contradict this, but when you're rocking your shoes and you're out and about, that loosens the shoe, the glue and the stuff, and makes it work the way it's supposed to. You just need to watch where you step if you know you got a particular shoe on. And keep in mind it can be clean. Now I know some people, it looks like they play basketball in them from, that's different, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, rock your kicks. Most of my shoes, I'm very confident that you can tell that I've worn them, but they're nowhere near completely beat or dirty, you know? Let me hit the chat real quick. Devon says, StockX has always been a red flag, but StockX is like the stock market. It can't tell you, it can tell you your estimate on the prices. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe they should just stick to, you know, F it trying to sell sneakers and just kind of keep it, you know, letting us know what the stuff is going for on the market. That may just be their lane. However, how they're going to know if they're not selling shoes themselves. So that's going to be easier said than done. I get that part too. Kwame says, everything cheap, even Wu-Tang's going down. This is true. I saw that. Devon says, you could rock a 6-year-old sneaker if not wearing the shoes. Of course, they're going to fall apart. Yeah, but you got to wear them, though. That's the point, though. You got to wear them. If the person, that's what I said, if you're going to get a 6-year-old sneaker, you're better off kind of looking at the used section. And I know a lot of people say, why you, I'll never forget, whenever I bought those Cars 4s back in 2017, if you go through the comments on that video, people went in and like, why are you buying used shoes in the first place? I'm like, bro, one, it was cheaper. Two, from what the pictures that seemed like it, they were straight, but they wasn't, you know? Let me get back to the article real quick. It says, Nike is asking the courts to rule in favor of the brand based on its evidence, challenging StockX practices of promoting counterfeit sneakers and false advertising. In a statement to Complex, StockX refuted the claims. The full text of the reply can be found below. And this is from StockX right here, right? It says, Nike claims are completely misguided. Contrary to their allegation, StockX is a leader in the fight against counterfeiting and a persuasive issue affecting brands globally. It says, it's why verification has been at our core since interception, and because of our leadership in the space, Nike has previously recommended StockX to customers, partner with StockX, and praise StockX as a good actor, and they got that in quotations. We have invested millions of dollars in technology, training, and tooling to deliver our commitment to our consumers. Our customers is the word I'm looking for here, and we stand behind our verification process with our buyer promise. Right? Meaning, and I think the StockX buyer promise basically means like if they do fake, you can bring them back, we'll give your money back. But that's still, you don't want to go through that. This is my thing too, Mr. StockX, while we're at it. Have they upped the customer service just yet, please? Because last time I checked, whenever I say how you get a refund from StockX, that's ironically one of my second most watched video, if I'm not mistaken. Number one most watched video is that Cars 4's joint, right? And then following up to that is pretty much how to get a refund from StockX and GOAT, this, and the third. Now, I would say this. We can take GOAT out of the equation because they do have some sort of a return policy. Now, I think once you get the shoe, you got 5 days to return the mother trucker or else. Now, StockX, I'm not saying you can't return it, but they don't have a customer service process that's not the best, right? Like, can we get a phone number, right? Like, I'm sorry, you're a business. You need a phone number or a good, not, you know what I'm saying? But I know what they're probably thinking. Well, if you're shopping on the app or you're shopping online, then that's fine, right? Then have a chat option, a live chat option, and have them do, you know, hey, open from 9 to 5, make your claim here, this, and the third. And also have a timely manner of where you need to return things if it's fake or not, you know? That's all we're really asking for, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of, even if it's a pain in the you-know-what, I'd rather have the option to be able to return the shoe if it's fake. We can say that with eBay. It says they still got the authenticity guaranteed, you know, without a doubt. And they have great customer service. Great customer service. From what I've experienced, I've had to return some stuff at eBay, and even if you go through the PayPal, you can stop that transaction. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I've done it. So it says, the products in question in this case amount to a more of 0.004% of the 17 million Nike sneaker StockX reviewed while this litigation was going on. It says, compare that to more than 80,000 of suspected counterfeit sneakers alone that StockX has prevented from being sold on the platform. So pretty much StockX is responding with like, yo, we've been able to stop over 80,000 fakes. That's a lot of sneakers. To be fair, that's a lot of sneakers. It says StockX has a long done our part to prevent bad actors from trading on our platform, but we couldn't do it alone. It's a shame that they rather than work with us to fight the fakes, Nike has opted to use its resources to pursue a meritless, expensive litigation and pursue a company that has long worked to fight the prevalence of counterfeits. This is my thing, StockX. The StockX is trying to play like they're an innocent bystander in all this from what I'm getting from it, right? Allegedly in a opinionated base. But this is my thing. Nike didn't come at y'all for the counterfeit and the fake stuff until like y'all put up those, what was that? What was the that plat thing? What was the joint they were doing real quick where they were, which really, this is the original thing where I think they kind of set it off, is where, remember everybody where, what's the word I'm looking for? Because it's not even really popular like that anymore, where they were trying to do a, what is it, NFD or NFT or something like that, the NFT joint, where basically you own like a digital version of the shoe, this and a third. So until y'all started that NFT stuff, pretty much, you know, Nike really wasn't bothering you guys. You know, they asked you guys politely, hey, stop it, and or else. You guys doubled down and said no. You know, they wasn't rocking with the NFT stuff, and then Nike pretty much kind of went in. It's kind of one of those living proofs, man. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. And I said that in the Sold Out Discord, and I'm going to say it here. It's very simple. You don't bite the hand that feeds you. Now, because majority of the stuff that was selling at the time was Nike stuff. You know, Jordan Brand and Nike. Then you're going to come around and do this, and you're going to sell something that we haven't even set up ourselves. It's one thing if they're reselling an NFT that Nike had already originally did, but y'all aren't, you know? So that right there put Nike them to put their foot on the gas, you know? Devon says, the patent leather Jordan 1 was set it off too. Yeah, I saw that too. That one was so bad, bro, that my barber, he hit me randomly because he had bought a pair for his son, right? He hit me randomly one day, like out of nowhere. He was like, yo. And let me tell you this. Homie don't really, I mean, he would have just texted me this and the third. Barber just literally started FaceTiming randomly. I answered because I'm like, damn, something must be really going on. But he knows I'm into sneakers. So he hit me up. He's like, yo, boom. Soon as hey, yo. So you know how like when the iPhone like connection connect with your FaceTime, it's like, boom, it makes that little noise. He like, yo, boom. He had like the shoe right up in there. Like, yo, is these real or not? He started spinning around this and that. I'm like, bro. And it was like 10 something at night, dog. And I'm like, bro, what the hell? He's like, I know you know. Come on, bro. I need to know because it was a little too good to be true for the shoe, this and the third. So pretty much I had to help him authenticate the sneaker. Like, you coming in the shop, this and the third. I'm going to have him in there, blah, blah. I want you to look at him. It was that kind of crazy, right? But ultimately, it was for his son. I believe we was good. If not, the way his son was already rocking, them shits was already gone anyway, dog. But let me just read another part of this article real quick, and then for the last 10 minutes of this live, I will be talking the sneakers that are going on at the ComplexCon. That's ironically tonight, to the best of my knowledge, in Vegas. Ironically, where Dunks is. Salutes to Dunks. It says, Nike versus StockX. Nike seeks pretrial win on counterfeiting and false advertisement claims. It says, this is an update, right? It says StockX has provided Soul Retriever with a statement regarding the latest updates. And I'm not going to read that because I'm pretty sure that's just what that was up at on the Complex joint. So The original story continues below is what I'm gonna read, because this one right here, it looks like it's pretty much the exact same story. I'm just gonna look at it. Yeah, it's the exact same story that they have for Complex. So we're gonna close that joint out. But the original story, just for the people who don't know, if you have been living up under a rock, I'm gonna read that real quick, and then we're gonna go to pretty much the sneakers that are launching on ComplexCon during the drop of ComplexCon. So it says, in 2022, Nike filed a case in the Southern District, New York, against resale giant StockX over the Volt NFT program. I told you. Since then, we've seen several updates from both parties, including questions regarding StockX authentication process. In order from the court forced the company to reveal its process to Nike. And the latest documents from the cases filed back in August, but recently unsealed, Nike states that StockX is peddling counterfeit sneakers, and its false advertisement is insidious. Thus, Nike is asking the court to rule in their favor for the claim of the willful counterfeiting and false advertisement between the trial start dates. Nike doesn't hold back on its claims or wording regarding StockX, going as far as to say that the company is a global safe haven for counterfeits to sell unknown numbers of fakes. Nike's footwear, often the hottest Nike styles, for hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars a pair, providing some evidence for these claims. The swoosh hired investigators to purchase sneakers from StockX. This is how they know. They hide, and this is the part I really want to get on and read this part too. It says, let's see, the swoosh hired investigators to purchase sneakers from StockX, determining the 4 products were fake and counterfeit sneakers. Alongside Nike's investigators, Roy Kim, a sneakerhead who bought over 60 pairs of sneakers from StockX, was found to have sold 38 pairs of fake sneakers. Nike even names infamous reseller Zeta Kicks, whose Ponzi scheme rocked the resale world in 2023, as having purchased fake sneakers through StockX. In fact, these recent filings reveal that Zeta Kicks was StockX's largest buyer. Wow. That's crazy, dog. Wow. And it's crazy because I bought quite a few sneakers from Zeta Kicks too, man, but Zeta Kicks at one point was getting his stuff directly from somebody in Oregon too. That one's a gray area too. All of it's kind of a gray area. Manny says, eBay go only. I've been said a long time ago. So that's the only place you trust. You know, eBay is like my weapon of choice. I will say they do a better job. And like I said, if it is suspect, you got a better chance of them catching it than StockX to me. That's just my opinion, you know. Again, when you go on the resale market, you know that you are taking a huge chance, a huge one. Let me read through the rest of this article real quick. It says, further allegations are brought against StockX in the filing, including StockX actions in passing counterfeit Nike products as authentic were intentional. According to Nike, StockX pre-lawsuit internal documents admit to the sale of hundreds of fake products, and the StockX blames the manufacturer, i.e. Nike, for approving defective products for retail. It says, all of these forces combined, at least according to Nike's claim, confuse the customer into buying that every Nike product purchase is authentic. Therefore, if someone receives a fake sneaker, it can lead to 1, lost sales, 2, negative consumer feedback to Nike, and through sneakers, it can lead to, I read that one, negative through social media platforms, and 3, harm to Nike's business partners and affiliates. In November 2022, StockX removed the term, and this is what I was talking about as well. This one is a better read, better detailed than Complex. Not taking shots at Complex, but it says in November, StockX removed the term 100% authentic and instead marks items as StockX verified. It says, according to their landing page that explains their authentication process, StockX verified is our own destination and not endorsed by any brand sold on StockX. Clearly, as a change occurred after Nike first filed a lawsuit, StockX realized that the destination 1% the destination 1% authentic can be a misinterpreted by the consumer. Can be misinterpreted by the consumer. As of now, we have no update on how the judge in the court ruled on Nike's motion for partial summary judgment. Even if this portion of the case is resolved, Nike and StockX still have to battle it out in regards to the trademark infringement claims for the Fault NFT program. Once more information is available, we will share the update on our socials. And pretty much for more updates on the latest releases, raffles, news, and more in Sneaker World, and you get it from Soul Retriever. So all I gotta say is this: Nike, I feel like this. That NFT thing may be a gray area, but they're going to win that authentication. I'm almost positive, right? I don't see how they could not win that authentication process. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. So let's do for the last part of this live real quick, and we'll talk upcoming releases. Pretty much it is ComplexCon tonight. And these are all the launches at ComplexCon 2024 in Vegas that are supposed to be dropping. I'm not going to read through each and every drop or read through the whole article, but I am going to cover every drop real quick. So this one right here is the Nike Air Max 1000. If I'm not mistaken, and it says it right here, it says this is Nike's debuting its 3D printed variation of the Air Max 1 called the Air Max 1000 this weekend at ComplexCon. What do you guys think of these joints? Now, I will say this. I do like the color, all red. However, not for me. You know what I mean? Then looks like they have a Travis Scott zoom-filled jacks. This is probably going to be something people that are there are going to be hyped about. Me, personally, not so much. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. But Nike also, y'all need to realize, just because it has a Travis Scott name on it, don't mean it's going to be a hot sneaker. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's not going to be a hot sneaker. Not every time. Looks like they have Lil Yachty and Nike US Air Force One. And this is the Concrete Boy joint. Yeah. No disrespect, but a little too plain Jane, and looks like somebody who needs, like, it looks for older, like the older generation, like super older generation, which is not a bad thing, but the shoe is just super plain Jane. You know, Yachty is really excited about this, and I don't want to sound like a hater, but, like, I don't know. We can't really, you know, and we can say the same thing about Travis and them and stuff like that, but for some strange reason, it's just not hitting the same, you know, in my opinion. So we'll keep it moving. We have Kids of Immigrants and Nike Air Max Sunder. So these are actually all right. I don't hate these, you know what I'm saying? And it's for the kiddos, so I don't see why not. All right, then next up we have, looks like this is like a bluish / purple version, and then this is like an orangish, like sun-kissed type of version, right? So don't look bad. Now, if I had to pick between the two, I'll take the bluish, purplish version up here. But again, for the kiddos, to the best of my knowledge, Kids of Immigrants, yeah, so I'm almost positive. Look like they're going for $190. That's what they got them for retail. Looks like we have a Stash and Nike Air Max 95 Air Force One. So this is interesting. So there's a Air Force One version, and then there's a 95 version. Now, I will say the 95 version kind of outshining the Air Force Ones to me, in my opinion. That's just my opinion on the joint. Not too bad, though. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let me see. Where we at? Then they have a Hidden and Asics Gel Venture 6 Shield. So Asics have been doing their thing over there. So let's see. The New Wave Lee says 95 clears. Yeah. I mean, they clean. They clean. And so these are the Asics joints. Man says, I need those Stash 95s ASAP. They clean. They clean, bro. They clean. A good gym sneaker, in my opinion. Even if you're not going to the gym, I think you can still get these off just on, like, if you got to be out all day, like you need an everyday wear, this joint will hit. You know, you going to work and you can wear sneakers at your job. I can. This would be that daily wear for work too. Then they got the Asics joints. Not really too geeked about these. I don't like this toe flap the way that it is on this joint. I'd rather it would have just kept a traditional Asics toe cap. You know, right here, that little gray area, what I'm talking about. We'll keep the party moving real quick. We got a J-Tips and Saucony Matrix. So how these looking right here? I don't hate them. But I do feel like there's always, it's a lot going on with the Saucony and J-Tips collabs, but I don't hate them though. I don't hate them. Keep in mind, all this is supposed to be going down at ComplexCon in Vegas, which should be happening right now. Not sure if the doors are open, because keep in mind, I think they're 3 hours behind me on my time. So if it's almost 8 here, that means it's what, like 7, 6, 5, almost 6 there, probably 5 something there, right? Give or take. And then we have the Homework Saucony split bolt high. I don't hate these, but a little too bright for my liking. But that orange, it's got an audience. It's got an audience. And they don't look bad. To be honest, it's not even I hate the shoe. I just not crazy about the color, but I could see these actually people wanting these too. You know what I'm saying? These don't look bad. To be fair, they don't look bad. We're going to keep the party moving. We got the Soleil Bunbury Crocs Polix collab, which is the glow joint. So they're glow in the dark, apparently. Now, for the people who do rock these Crocs, or the Crocs, which ain't for me, but they do have an audience. So I could see them actually wanting them, especially like kiddos, like moms. You know, I could see that. Not saying fellas can't rock the shoe, but my thing with it, that little stash joint on the back, you can flip it on the back or you can flip it forward and wear in front. It's just very interesting, man. But it's been doing its thing and it's doing numbers because obviously they're still in business, so I don't want to sound like a hater. We have the Clot and Adidas collab. Not so much from me on this one either. Granted, I think this will be a great summer shoe, but I can't get jiggy with it. But this is like the Clock and Adidas, and this is the Giselle joint. So interesting, very, very interesting. And we have the what is this? Takashi, and I'm not gonna pronounce his name because that's a lot going on. Hot Take, but looks like these are one of those where it's got like the flowers. It looks like it's gonna be a slide. It looks like a nice slide on the joint. Now I'll be 100 for retail or a gift. I would rock these for comfortability. You know, what he's got on his feet and what he's sitting all up in his lap, Indian style. I would rock them around the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like in the house, or like if I'm just taking out the trash. I'm always a major sucker for a slide, just to keep it 100. Or if you got a boo, fellas, you know what? If you got a boo, I feel like this would be a good like shoe to get the boo. Because when I did have a boo back in the day, bro, because I've always been in the slides, and I'm going to just tell a quick little story, right? When I had a boo like years ago, one thing that she always, every time I came home, like she had her foot in my freaking slides. Every day too. So like I want to wear them joints. So ultimately that was my hint that I need to get her a pair, right? Which still didn't matter because she still wore my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I be saying. I'm like, I got your pair. Why you don't rock your pair? Like, we ain't the same size. And I'm looking at her like, you're not even, she's like, I don't care. My foot can fit in here, so I'm rocking yours. I think she just liked that connection or some stuff, man. But anyway, keep the party going. We have a feature in Puma GV Special Lonely Road. So Puma getting on the market here. I don't hate these either. I haven't had a pair of Pumas in quite some time, but definitely an audience for this as well. You know, I can see that. We'll keep the party going. A lot of drops going on at the ComplexCon. So I will say this, you're probably not going to be able to get everything you want, but I feel like why not? Try for it. It says this is the Satoshi Nakamoto and Vans Old School Port Royal, and I probably butchered that name. This has an audience as well, and I used to rock Vans back in the day, dog. These actually don't look bad either, you know? They don't look bad. They don't look bad at all. If I was there, I would probably try to grab these. Y'all know me, I'm a sucker for the color gold, and it looks like they have gold shoestrings on them. I don't hate them. I don't hate him. I don't hate him at all. I used to be that person. Like Dunks, if he was here, he could vouch for me. When we were in school, dog, I used to wear all black all the time or all dark colors because I couldn't always get everything all black because my parents wouldn't necessarily let me. But all I did was rock like dark colors. People thought I was gothic, you know. And again, not taking shots at anybody, but that's just what I was into. So pretty much that wraps this up. Let's talk upcoming sneaker releases, what we got for next week, and let's wrap things up here for the night. One thing I did see that we're already talking about, we do have the black cement 3s that are coming next week, but we do have these Year Air Force Ones. This is a great image of them, by the way, that I found on their Instagrams. This is a great image. I don't hate them. And y'all know me, right? A lot of people ask me all the time, yo, what's your favorite sneaker of all time? What's your favorite sneaker? And I'm like, yeah, Air Force One. You know, and people are like, man, that's not a good one, this and the third. But it's like, yes, it is. Because of the versatility that this shoe can bring. I'm thinking about colorways, right? And I'm thinking about for your pocketbook, right? For your pockets, for how you want to spend your monies, like me, right? When I come to it, I'm like, if I have to get rid of majority of my sneakers and I just got to narrow it down, like what you finna rock for the rest of your life, give me some all-white Air Force Ones. Give me some all-black Air Force Ones. Give me some of these for, you know, special occasion events. And yeah. And to be honest, I'm kind of selling my stuff on these. Now, I know for retail, these are going for $150. Just to read what this says on their Instagram post, it says, this is the While You Were Sleeping Air Force One I want to tell y'all, by the way, just in case y'all didn't know, which I know we should know at this point if you're watching the channel. It says, while you were sleeping, the journey draws closer to the new chapter to the Year in Nike Air Force One. While you were sleeping, refines the 1982 classic, a perforated A logo on the toe box area. Oh wow! So it's got it on a toe box. Well, let me see real quick because I haven't seen it. Hold on. Let's see if we can get some close-ups on it. Got the Nike check on here. No A here. I'm looking for that joint, and I think it has Year on the side of the shoe, and it has it on the back right here. So that's what I like about this. To be honest, I'm low-key selling myself through the live, as y'all can see. And I did see that Wildboy SK said that there are some drops right here already. Me personally, I am gonna check their website and see if they do have the raffle up. If they do, I'm gonna go ahead and enter for these guys, man. I kind of like these. The leather on them is looking good, and I rock Forces. You know, I rock Forces heavy. But let me read through. It says the perforated A logo on the toe box in subtle accents in the lights, a Mohave. It says pebbled leather silhouette in it, complemented by a cool tone swoosh and a translucent outsole. It says inside texture monogram A liner. So in the inside of the shoe is probably all like saying like I'm all the A, like the Year logo. Now these models, no disrespect, they got the swag on, but I would have just liked to see some different fits than this. But Year style is definitely unique and different, and probably above my style standards. I'm no style expert. One thing I can say that while I am a big sneakerhead, I'm probably not the best dressed sneakerhead. I'll say that about myself. It says the inside textured A liner adds technical elegance, ensuring the premium comfort. Let's see, the Signor Tolo lace option offers a clean monographic look, completed with a co-brand Dubrays. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm all for them retail only. You know, let me see what else we got real quick. So here's the price on them. It says the Air Force One While You Were Sleeping price at $150. Sizing ranges, and they got the sizes on here. The varsity jacket, they can miss me with that, dog. The varsity jacket is saying it wants $600 of them things. Dog. Nah. It's holiday season, dog. It's holiday season. I ain't not 600. I got 150 for them Forces, but I ain't got 600 to give y'all, right? I ain't saying I ain't got $600, but I ain't got 600 to give y'all for no varsity jacket. And to keep it 100, I rock with the varsity jacket. But can we bring that joint down to like, I don't know, like 250, 300, which is still too much. 600. That kind of hurt my feelings, dog. Says limited footwear collaborative varsity jacket exclusively launches November 22nd at 11 a.m. EST on myyear.com and at the On My Year Atlanta, DC, and Houston spaces on first come first serve basis only during regular business hours. So I think the jacket is what they're saying is going to be first come first serve only in those. Y'all, hey, I'm not finna pull up the DC for that. It says available for international shipping while supplies last. Please note, camping and lines prior to 11 a.m. local time are strictly prohibited. Wow. So they don't want people camping it out before time. They're going to turn you away, apparently. So we'll see how it goes. And I just want to read a little bit of the comments on this, and I'm going to get up out of this joint because I've been on this joint for like an hour and 5 minutes. Granted, I did start like at like the 10-minute mark, so I do owe y'all an extra 5 minutes to make it a complete hour. But I am very curious about this, and I am going to go to the On My Year website because I'm just curious, can we sign up for a raffle yet? Is that live yet? What's up? Or do we just gotta roll the dice on that? Because to be honest, there's only 3 locations of On My Year, and they're all East Coast based, you know? DC, Atlanta, and what else we got right quick? And Houston. You know, well, that one's more further south, but still technically East Coast if you ask the kid. But you know, I'll let that one slide. It says, better yet, when are y'all going to let people know who won the Wu-Tang raffle? Not giving any info out is crazy. Wow. So they still got a raffle up. It says, I'm glad. Wow. So they had a raffle for the Wu-Tangs, and apparently they don't know. This was 3 years. I said 3 years. This was 3 days ago, right? My bad, everybody. It says, I'm glad I'm not the only one who keeps checking and noting nothing changes. So it says, contacted EQL customers can't be expected to withhold funds as a pre-indication for a week after the raffle is closed and sneakers are released. Says, appreciate the info. So says, contact insects customers can't be expected to withhold funds as. So I'm very curious what that really means though. But sucks for them. So it makes me almost not want to enter the raffle. But I mean, every raffle I've entered on there, if I won, they charge my card and I keep it moving, you know, and I get my shipping. Says, I ordered from you guys, lost in shipping. Wow. Says, we will see the black sleeve varsity cop. Says, and it looks like a person says, all the right subtle details to elevate the Air Force One look. I agree. I feel like they got this one right. Again, this is a nice little good close up on it. Devon says, the Jordan 4 fears are sitting everywhere. I'm not surprised, sir. I'm not surprised at all. Joint solid, catch them under retail on the secondary. I don't think you're going to catch these under retail, dog. These are one of the conversations that are going through on their Instagram page. But I'm going to see. Let me put myself back on the main screen. I'm going to get up out of here in like 5 minutes. But I want to see if I can go to their website. I'm pretty sure they have it here. Got to be boom, link in bio. I just want to see, can I get to their website and check it out? Let's see, onmyyear.com. Please and thank you, sir. More details. Just kind of seeing if I can get, so it launches in 5 days. Will we get a raffle, though, is what I'm looking at. So these joints are looking pretty clean. I don't see that A on the toe box that they were talking. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, cool. I got to show you guys this real quick before I get up out of here. It's kind of cool. So if you look at the right of my screen here, you see these Dubrays. This one has a Nike check, and I know the chat's kind of in the way. I'm going to see if I can scroll it up and get it out the way. But yeah, here we go. Nike check right there on this Dubray. On my year logo on this Dubray. Fire. Fire in my opinion. And of course, this is a little bit more just kind of close up. Inside of this joint, we have the A of the On My Year logo right there. We have the On My Year on the Air Force One. And then we have the On My Year on the Dubray, the logo. So, and it says On My Year right here and printed on the Nike tag right there. These are some nice, subtle details, but I feel like this is attention to detail. I think they did a great job on these, man. And that Nike check, I thought this was kind of like a suspect Nike check, but it's really not. And okay, so on the back of them, this is kind of nice. Has my gear logo here on the back heel tab, and I'm gonna see if I can give you guys a little bit better action here. The Nike check underneath this. Wow, I haven't really fully looked into these guys, and then it's coming with this unique box they've been doing. I don't know if I love it or hate it. And then so pretty much this is from the My Gear website. From what I get from it, should be able to do a little bit of spinneroonie on this one. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Yeah, there we go. Just spinning my mouse here. I don't even have to touch anything. So that's spinneroonie. Just give you guys a good, like, nice little 360 view. These are pretty clean though. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Are we gonna go for these or not? And just real quick, I'll read this just to get like some information on it. I'm not. They can miss me with that $600 joint. Says the My Gear Air Force One while you were sleeping officially launches November 22nd at 11 a.m. on onmygear.com and all My Gear locations. So I guess you just gotta I guess it won't be no raffle. You just gotta pretty much go to onmygear.com at 11 a.m. on. I don't know if I'll be able to do a live cop because it's on the 22nd, which the 22nd. And let me just double check my dates on this joint. Hold on, let me put myself back on the main screen real quick because I'm about to get things up out of here anyway. I do appreciate y'all for kicking it with the kid for this long, but I do just kind of want to look at the dates real quick. And I knew I was going to do that. I'm glad I did that. But the 22nd is actually Friday. So I might be able to go live. Keyword on might. Might. I can't guarantee. I may be able to do a live cop on Friday. Might. I can't guarantee. It just depends on how my work schedule is, which is hit or miss lately. But with the holiday season right here, a lot of people should be traveling. So knock on wood, and I'm going to go boom, 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 boom right here. Knock on wood, things should be more calm. But other than that, man, I've been on this joint for an hour and 11 minutes. Let's go ahead and wrap things up for the night. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the live. Appreciate everybody for coming through and showing love. Y'all definitely smash that like button on your way out. Even if you haven't done so already, sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and y'all know I'll be back live again on Monday with Music Monday. Other than that, man, more content on the way. Appreciate y'all for watching and supporting the kid as always, and I'll be back again live on Monday. In the meantime, sign up for that sold out Discord. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. It's free to sign up. When I'm not posting content, or if I can't post it out enough time, it should be over there. We are one big community, and it is free to sign up. Other than that, I'll see you guys again on Monday, man. And yeah, I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Yeah. broke my heart, can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart, can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember.